Hey, what's up everybody? This is Chris with Digital and welcome back to lesson 2 of the Start Your Own Business course. We're gonna, in the previous course we covered selecting your name, how to go to how to start an LLC.com, how to go there, begin the process. We're gonna actually pick back up on right there, but then how to go to name check your name and compare it against other names. If you don't remember, just go back to the previous lesson and you'll get a quick refresher on how that is. But hopefully by now you selected a name, you kind of got something that you like, you got something that you want to work with. So we're going to continue along the path of this how to start an LLC.com journey. So I just hop right into it. All right, so we're continuing on. So we were up here, we had we were doing it for Texas. So we had name your Texas LLC, choose a registered agent in Texas. So what is a registered agent? That's the first thing we need to know. So we'll click it and I'll explain it. But when you click it, it'll go down and you can read about registered agents. That's what the beautiful thing about this site. You can read about what the thing is that you got to do and the steps that you got to do them in. So a registered agent, from in a nutshell, from my point of view, a registered agent is a representative or a company that represents you as far as receiving legal documents. So with that being said, if there's very important documents that needs to be sent to you, they send it to your registered agent. Your registered agent finds where you are so they can deliver that document to you, wherever your business is. So let's say you even have a moving business, or your business moves from location to location. No matter where your business moves, your registered agent stays in one location, and they will have your information where they can send you legal documents, tax documents, things like that. That's very important that you need to get, because if you don't get them, well, you have to have a registered agent, so you should always get them. But if you don't get them, it can be very hurtful to your business and to your finances. So again, every business has a registered agent. Usually it's another company that just represents you for receiving your documents, your very important documents on your behalf. So we're going to show you how to set up your registered agent. So pretty much on this step, unlike the other steps, you pretty much follow the process through how to start an LLC.com, because I have no tips or tricks of how to pick the best registered agent. I feel the best registered agent is the one closest to your business personally. So you don't want to pick if you live in Dallas, Texas, you don't want to pick a registered agent that's in El Paso or something like that crazy. I mean, you can, but I wouldn't suggest it, because again, if these important tax documents come, I'd rather them be in the same city, so it'll be easier for them to get those tax documents or important documents to me. So Texas registered agent, accepts tax and legal documents on behalf of your business. It's just simple as that. It's pretty much just how I said it. So how do we find a registered agent? You again, just go down the steps of this. This is talking about what a registered agent is. We're gonna go ahead, and here it is right here. You could click on one of these. I went past it. I just wanted to make sure it's nothing else. All right, you could click on one of these in business, right? For those who already have an LLC, one for your registered agent plus state fee registered agent for the first year. So we don't have an LLC, so we're gonna do this one. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with this one. If you already have an LLC set up, if you already have an LLC set up and you're just pretty much changing from one registered agent to the other, you do it like that. But here, starting only at $39, you could get your registered agent. Go ahead and hit start. I'm not going to purchase this, but I'm just trying to show you, walk you through the steps. So what are these different features? Again, you can read this stuff. You know, this says expedited filing service. This one's standard filing. Employer ID number. Again, worry-free compliance, operating agreement template, registered agent. So you see, this is again where a perfect example. This is just on the registered agent, but a perfect example where you can get upsell. They can upsell you for not knowing what you're doing. So you can end up paying $250 just for your registered agent. That's why I'm walking you through the process of doing it yourself, where you don't have to come out of pocket this much just for the registered agent, then come out of pocket for setting up the LLC, then come out of pocket for XYZ. We're gonna keep it as cost effective as possible because you're just getting started, and I understand. So again, I've been through the process now a couple of times, a few times, more than a couple of times, but a few times, and each time it seems like, okay, I did it like this last time, or I helped somebody do it like this the other time, and comparing apples to oranges and seeing which is the best way to do it. So we're just gonna do the starter pack, like $39. Get us started right now. Boom. So you can start now. You enter your information, so on and so forth, right? And if you don't go with this through this method, you can also, you know, let's see. We don't want to elect it by mail. That takes too long. But yeah, I would just say go through the method I just showed you. It's simple. Just click on it, enter the information, go through the method I just showed you. Keep it simple, $39 plus whatever little additional fee it is. But it's better than $250 or whatever the case, or trying to go through somebody else. Get your registered agent, get a company. Basically, you're paying this company to represent you for receiving tax documents and things like that. Because when you're making millions of dollars on with your business, the taxes, you know, they're gonna be knocking on your door like, hey, you need to pay up. And be mindful. Always set half of your money aside. This is just a tip. We're not there yet, but this is just a tip just out the gate. But always set half of your money aside. So let's say you made $100,000, set $50,000 aside for taxes. Just a good rule of thumb. And then pay your taxes, and whatever's left over is left over. But you'll always be compliant with your taxes. So, but when you're making those millions of dollars, you know, the IRS they're gonna come knocking at your door, and they're gonna come through the registered agent. They're gonna send the tax documents through the registered agent, and the agent's gonna, you know, forward them to you to make sure you get them. So that's setting up your registered agent. I'm thinking, yeah, let's just go ahead and wrap this video up. So that's just setting up your registered agent. It's real simple, real, you know, cut dry. If you don't want to go that route and you want to just, you know, Google registered agent and try to find something that's different, you can do that. There's no wrong answer to this. But again, what I found is just use the registered agent that they provided right there on the howtostartanllc.com. Just use the registered agent link right there, and you'll be able to get started right away. I mean, it's a fair link. You might be able to find something different or something cheaper. Maybe. I doubt it, but you might. But I definitely feel that's a reasonable price for a year. So we're just gonna leave that right here. I hope you enjoyed this video. That's setting up your registered agent, why it's very important. So what did you do? Let's cover it real quick. What did we do? We chose a name. We came up with a name for our business. We purchased a registered agent. That was step 2. So we have a registered agent, we have a name, we have a registered agent. Let's go ahead and get to step 3. So let's get started. Or in the next video, we're gonna get started.